How we doing tonight? How's my hair? I washed it and the cowlick just is not behaving. I don't know what's happening, so just deal with the puffiness on the side of my head. How is everyone doing tonight? It is our weekly live chat, live stream. Tonight we are talking about the Oscar nominations. I thought it was appropriate. I do talk about awards here on the channel, so why not talk about the the news of the day yesterday pretty much is the Oscar nominations came out, just in case you guys did not realize. For the most part, I agree. I agree pretty much with all the nominations. There are a few that were surprising, namely in Best Actress category. Three surprises actually in Best Actress category. One of them I thought was going to happen. I will get there. I have my other phone next to me where I have oscars.org brought up. So I'm just going to go through by category, not the like makeup or costume categories. We don't have to go over those, but like the acting categories, obviously best picture, best director, things like that. We'll just have a conversation. I'll give you my thoughts about these, just a little recap of what happened during the nomination. Yes, I'm wearing my Snoopy top, everyone. I saw Maria's comment. I'm wearing Snoopy. I am wearing Snoopy tonight. I was just feeling Snoop. So I'm wearing Snoopy, and I am giving out digital codes, and they are award season themed digital codes. You know I love a theme here on my channel. So every single digital code that I'm giving out has either won an Oscar, nominated for an Oscar, or somewhere along award season, whether it be Golden Globe, SAG, what have you. So they're all award season digital codes. So I'll be announcing those in about 13, 14 minutes. Okay, one more side note. After this live chat, head on over to Born to be Rad's channel because he is having a conversation with a dude who loves movies, who we all know as Lapke Vision Films. He finally created his YouTube channel and he put up his first video the other day. So after my live chat, head on over to Born to be Rad, and Garrett also put up a movie room tour. So check out that video over on his channel as well. Go and support. Quick update about the horror corner that I talked about in last week's live. All the Funko Pops are out of here. They've been out. My dad went out and got all the necessary supplies to start building the shelves. Now he just has to do it. Hopefully he's going to start tomorrow because I think tomorrow it's going to be about 40 something degrees. So it's not too cold because he's going to build it in the garage. So we don't want Daddy Blu-ray to freeze out there. So cross fingers, it starts tomorrow. Once it's complete, once it's finished, and I have it stocked full with my horror movies, I will be making a video, of course, and I will be showing you my entire update of the horror corner. But it's all about you guys. What's going on with you guys? Those are kind of like my updates and things I wanted to say. Let me quick address who is here. We have 43 people here and 21 likes. Totally amazing. Slam that like button if you have not already. Helps me out, truly helps me out with the pesky little YouTube algorithm. And she can be pesky, trust me. All right. Justin Kirby is here saying hello, everyone. Constance Sherry saying, hi, Susan. How's your mom doing? She's doing all right. She just woke up a couple hours ago, so hopefully she's raring to go in this live chat. Basement Blues Tony is here saying good evening. Gus is here saying, Sue! Gus! What's going on, Gus? Saying hi to everyone. Justin Kirby advising to smash that like button. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look, it's me saying who's ready to talk Oscar nominations. See you soon. Dimension Scott is here. Oh, I said your name correctly. Mr. Scott is here. Hello, everyone, and wonderful. No new Chicago episodes tonight, so it's all about me. Love it. Michael Duckworth Jr. Hello, Susan. Hi, Mama Blu-ray. How's everyone doing tonight? We're doing all right. David is here. Hi, Sue. How was your day today? Blu-ray Queen. Stayed home. I couldn't schedule any hours on my DoorDash app, so I stayed home. I was, I guess, productive. I try to be productive. Put out my daily video, got that done, and kind of, prepared for other future things, other future content. So I was productive today. Maria's here. Evening, Sue. Adrian James. Hello there, everyone. Jason Shear. Looks like you are brand new. Hello, Sue and movie lovers. Time for Oscar dishing. Yes, indeed. Justin Kirby saying 2 big snubs in the actress category. Destiny, hello, Sue and everyone. What's going on, Destiny? Geriatric Geek is here. Good evening, Sue and chat. Hope everyone is well. Jason Shear also saying happy Elvis got so many nods. Rooting for it. No best director for Bass. It is a disappointment. I want to clarify something really quickly when it comes to Elvis. So in my reaction that I posted yesterday, and this happens because when you're doing a live reaction, it's whatever comes out of your mouth, unfortunately. And I think a lot of people misinterpreted, but kind of my fault because I didn't explain myself afterwards. I kind of dogged Elvis just a little bit when it came to a Best Picture nomination. I do want to say, I don't believe Elvis deserves a Best Picture nomination. And here's my thoughts really quickly. I believe Austin Butler's performance was better than the picture. And that's a fact. Austin Butler, if you took him out of it, take him out of it, he's no longer involved, and you're left with what we had, it wouldn't have been as good of a movie. I think we can all agree on that. I know the Academy does gravitate towards biopics, especially musical biopics, Bohemian Rhapsody is a perfect example of that. But I feel like Elvis was not that strong of a movie. And I feel I lost some people. Is that why I'm dogging Elvis just a little bit? Because I felt like Austin Butler's performance was just so much better than the movie itself. So his nomination in the acting category, I'm completely all for. I feel like he transformed into Elvis. I support his nomination for that performance, but the movie as a whole, especially in the beginning, it's very all over the place. It is definitely a Baz Luhrmann film. It has his stamp on it. And I say that because of Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet with Leo and Claire Danes. I know Baz Luhrmann's stamp and I know his kind of filmmaking. So I could see that being a Baz Luhrmann film, but not every movie needs to look like that, in my opinion. So the very opening of the movie was kind of like, uh-oh, where are we going? But then once it got on track, it was okay. But I don't think it's deserving to be a Best Picture nomination. You guys can feel a different way. That is fine. That's the beauty of different opinions. I just wanted to say that really quickly because I tossed out, oh, what a waste of a nomination. To me, it kind of is. I feel like there's other movies out there that could have possibly snuck in, maybe smaller films that deserve to be recognized, not so big and flashy, glitzy and glammy like Elvis. I don't know. But I just don't think it deserves a Best Picture nomination. Okay, let's move on. To Daniel saying hi, Sue and everyone. How is everyone doing today? Edward saying evening, Sue. Hope you're well. Hope your day has been good. It was. Maria saying, I love the Oscars. Can't wait. Fantastic. Justin Kirby saying, of course the Oscars skipped on Mia Goth, but Margot Robbie deserved it from what I've heard. That was a big surprise that Babylon was completely shut out of acting nominations. I was like, wow, like nothing for acting, no Best Picture, no Best Director, like all of the major categories, it was completely shut out of. It got a couple of production design it got, maybe cast, I can't remember. It got a couple of nominations, but it was completely shut out in the major categories. So that was definitely a surprise, although I kind of thought that it could have gone either way. It could have gone either way. Golden Globes nominated for everything and Oscars completely shut out pretty much. So all right, David is saying, by the way, Sue, I counted your steel books. Oh, 371. And you know what? I said 372 because I forgot one steel book, and it means so much to me. It's the one that my friend Dave Durant Cinema gave me, the Joker box set. I forgot to show that one off because I display it in my closet. So I forgot that one. So it's actually 372. And 4K is 178. That makes a 1,936 movies in your collection just waiting for the boutique labels. Okay, well, that's coming tomorrow. That's tomorrow's video, just to let you know, David. All right, Bri is here saying, hey, Sue. Hi, everyone. David James. Hello, Sue. Hi, everyone. My Snoopy top. Yep. Tony P is here saying, hey, Susan, everyone. What's going on, Tony? Mizzy's here. What's going on, Mizzy E? Ronnie Dollar saying, I'm happy Michelle Yeoh got an Oscar nomination, and the fact that it's been 88 years since the last Asian actress was nominated. Well, Michelle Yeoh's nomination is groundbreaking because she's the first Asian actress to be nominated for Best Actress ever. How embarrassing is that? 95 years it took. 95 years to just get a nomination, not even a win, just a nomination. That's insane to me. That really, really is. And Ana de Armas is the first Cuban actress to ever be nominated for Best Actress. So we did some groundbreaking here. There are some groundbreaking nominations, but to exclude Danielle Deadwyler and Viola Davis, that was completely shocking. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right. Oh, my mom's here saying, hello. Like Mrs. Doubtfire. Imagine Mrs. Doubtfire being like, hello. That's my mom. Okay. Adrian James. Hello there, Susan. Sean is here saying, hello, Sue. Hello, hello. Let's kind of skip around. Everyone's saying hello. Trent Shondi. Hey, Sue. You and my Blu-ray are gorgeous. Well, thank you very much. So are you. So are you. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Love the heart emojis. Love that. Jeff Ray saying, good evening, Sue. Hello, hello. Popcorn. Hello. What's going on, Popcorn? New York Mets 73 is here saying hi to everyone. Trends is saying, oh my God, can we talk about these Oscar snubs? Oh my God, I'm pissed. We're going to talk about it. Bri is saying for best pick, I've only seen Everything Everywhere and Elvis, so I'm way behind. I'm glad my favorite movie of the year, Everything Everywhere, is getting recognition. I don't expect it to win Best Picture. You never know. It has the most nominations with 11. Usually the trend is when you're leading with the most nominations, you do tend to win Best Picture. I know that's not true for everything. I know it's not true for everything, but it tends to happen. So with that one being the leader with 11, you never know. I don't think it's going to be Top Gun Maverick. You know what? Let's get into this. Let's just start because I feel like I'm already behind. All right, Chloe is here. Movie Collector Maniac. Hello, Susan and everyone in the chat. I do think Everything Everywhere will sweep, hopefully. Maria's asking, are you going to watch a Knock at the Cabin? Looks good. Yes, I do want to watch Knock at the Cabin, and I heard a review that M. Night Shyamalan with this film is back on track. So I'm so looking forward. If it's in Dolby, I want to see it in Dolby. Like, I want to see it in the best screen possible. Mid-Level Media is here. What's going on, Ken? What's up, Sue? Happy Wednesday. Ken posted his latest Blu-ray hunting trip today. I think The Hillbilly Hunter came out a little bit. So head on over to his channel and watch that Blu-ray hunting trip. Slayer Reviews, Evander, what are you doing up? Isn't it late for you? From the UK. Hey, Susan, surprise from the UK. Just want to stop by and say hello and surprise you. It's been a while. Hope you're well. Love to the family. Thank you so much for popping in, Evander. Love it, love it. Rebecca B saying, hi, Susan. Thanks for the Blu-rays and deals videos. You are welcome. It is my pleasure. Love doing them. Jamie Robles saying, hi, hello, Sue. Love your channel. Have you seen the Gill Christmas Bloody Christmas? No, I have not. That's actually coming out in physical very, very soon. So looking forward to that. Okay, let's stop right there. Let's get into some Oscar stuff before I announce some digital codes. Okay, so I'm just going to go category by category and let's talk about this. Okay, so actor in a leading role, I already kind of addressed. Austin Butler for Elvis, Colin Farrell, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Paul Mescal for After Sun, and Bill Nye for Living. I was not surprised with Paul Mescal and Bill Nye. I think that's how you say his name. Because those names were kind of in the conversation, although I don't believe they're gonna, I feel like this is a three-way fight between Austin Butler, Colin Farrell, and Brendan Fraser. They've all won awards so far. What's really gonna dictate this is the SAG and the BAFTA. We got to see who wins those because Austin Butler and Colin Farrell both won Golden Globes, so that could be anyone's game. And then Brendan Fraser just won the Critics' Choice Award, and that's a very important award to win. So we're going to see. We're going to see, but it's between those three. I would be completely shocked if Paul Mescal and Bill Nye just came out of nowhere and took the Oscar. However, it's happened before. Remember Sly Stallone? He was winning Best Supporting Actor for Everything, and then Mark Rylance came out of nowhere and took the Oscar. So it could happen, but I feel like it's between those three. All right, let's move on to supporting actor. So nominees are Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brian Tyree Henry. That was the first shock with yesterday's nominations. I did not think. I was like, no way. There's no way. And he got the nomination. Judd Hirsch for The Fablemans. Barry Keoghan, I don't know how to say his name, for Banshees of Inisherin. And the darling comeback of the entire year, Ke Huy Quan, for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like he's going to take it. This is his comeback. He's sweeping every single award show so far. He's winning everything. It'd be very surprising if he did not continue and took the Oscar. Like, I feel like this is his moment. He's on a roll. It's not stopping. He's in the movie of the year, pretty much. Everyone talked about Everything Everywhere All at Once. So I just think it's going to happen. I think that will happen. All right, let me get back to you guys. Actually, digital codes. Let's get to the digital codes. Okay. So here's how the digital codes work in case you're brand new here. If you're interested in any of these digital codes, follow me over on Twitter at Movies&Sue. Once you're following me, then private message me and tell me what code you're the most interested in. Have a backup just in case. And I think I'm giving away like 8, 9. I'm being pretty generous tonight. Pretty much every single award season movie I have in my stack, I pulled out. So it's just a random pick. I picked them randomly now because I don't want to keep giving the same people the same, every single week. So I try to make it fair to everyone. Okay, so tonight, the digital codes up for grabs are The Woman King, Casablanca, Saturday Night Fever. I believe John Travolta was nominated for that. So Saturday Night Fever, Dune, Shawshank Redemption, 8 Mile, it won original song, She Said, Moonlight, and A Star Is Born. Lady Gaga version, A Star Is Born. All right. So those are the codes up for grabs. Like I said, message me over on Twitter and let me know. They're coming in right now. Let me know what you want. After this live stream is over, I will do all the Twitter stuff. So if you hear from me, congratulations, you have a code. If not, there's always next week. Okay. So let's get back to you guys. We are at 54 people, 32 likes. Slam that like button if you have not already. Thank you so much. All right. Continuing on with trends, saying so pissed James Cameron got snubbed. Like, what the hell? We'll get to that in the director category, but I was surprised with that snub as well. I mean, I do realize that these nominations are calculated a little bit, prior, but Avatar 2 just crossed over the $2 billion mark, and James Cameron, who's responsible for 3 of those 6 movies, was not recognized as Best Director. That really, really surprised me. Considering Avatar 2 did get the Best Picture nomination, I would figure, okay, Best Director, he's a shoo-in. That sucks that he did not get nominated. I agree. That's one of the snubs. I mean, I've always said James Cameron has, the biggest ego in Hollywood. But you know what? At this point, I'm saying he can. I'm saying he can. He has 3 of the 6 highest grossing movies of all time. And if this continues, Avatar 3, 4, 5, 6, I mean, however many avatars this guy pumps out, they're probably all going to make money. Is he going to have like a top 10? A top 10 all to himself of movies of all time? That would be crazy. I mean, this guy, say what you want about him, James Cameron is one of the best directors we've ever had in the history of film. Aliens, Terminator 2. We got to give him the credit. Woo! James Cameron rant. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Ken is saying that Elvis doesn't deserve Best Picture. The movie isn't good. I'm mid with it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I love Austin Butler's performance. That is what I love. He so deserves the nomination, but not the movie itself. All right. Ken and I, we see each other. Okay. Trent Shondy saying, can we talk about the Batman hardly getting any love? OMG. Yeah. The Batman, unfortunately, I mean, I never thought the Batman was going to get nominated for Best Picture. I never thought that was going to be on the horizon. I think that's asking a little bit too much. But cinematography, Yeah, because it didn't get cinematography, right? I know obviously Top Gun Maverick did not get it. Yeah, cinematography, it probably should have gotten nominated for cinematography as well. Thank God it was nominated for Best Sound. I mean, that sound is incredible. Hold on. I'm scrolling. Yeah, Best Sound. Yep, the Batman. You got Elvis. You got Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, it totally deserved Best Sound, but very, very disappointed that it was not recognized in other categories. I will say that. All right, Ken saying hello to everyone. Maria saying Austin Butler was amazing. I loved Elvis. Fantastic. Okay, Destiny asking, was The Whale nominated? Yes, The Whale was nominated in 3 categories. Brendan Fraser, obviously, for his performance. Hong Chow, right? Hong Chow, for Best Supporting Actress, which I am so thrilled because she was amazing in that part. And then for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, obviously in the makeup category with Brendan Fraser's fat, suit that he had to put on. So, and that was amazing because the attention to detail that they had with that, the sweat, like everything, that was spot on. So, I'm kind of hoping that the Whale wins for best makeup. I really, really think that they deserve it. Okay. Trends is saying Everything Everywhere better get best picture. Let's go. Slayer Review saying hello, hello everyone. Hope you're all well. Midnight Mr. 4K King saying hi, Susan. Hello, hello. Basement Blues Tony agreeing Elvis was just okay. So good to know I'm not alone in this. I'm really not. Tony saying it was, yeah. Ken, obviously not a big fan of Elvis. Rebecca B saying, I love the Elvis movie. Austin was brilliant in his portrayal of the king, so maybe that's it right there. Trends is saying, I'm hurt, no nomination for Viola Davis. She was amazing. Oh my God. This is what I have heard. I've heard that it's no surprise. It's no surprise. It's not shocking because Viola is so amazing she is, even if she's in a bad movie, she's the highlight. It's kind of like Anya Taylor-Joy. She has like that factor. Anya Taylor-Joy has the Viola Davis factor, whereas she could be in a bad movie, aka The New Mutants, and be the best thing about the movie. Viola Davis is the same exact way. And I've heard amazing things about The Woman King. I know it's kind of controversial just a little bit because of the accuracy, but I'm going by performance alone. I still haven't watched the movie, but I'm going to. Mama Blu-ray and we're going to challenge ourselves, and we are going to attempt to watch as many Oscar-nominated movies as possible. Everything that I've bought, anything on streaming, we want to watch everything because we want a full-on understanding. I just got a super chat. Thank you so much. I will address that when I get there. Whoever gave that to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to try to watch every single Oscar-nominated movie as possible. So I'm super excited to share that with my mom. She hasn't watched Banshees of Inisherin. That was one of my favorite movies of last year. So I'm looking forward to rewatching that with her. So lots of movies. The Woman King. We're going to rewatch Top Gun Maverick, Tar, Elvis, all these movies. So that way we have all the knowledge when it comes to Oscar night, which is what, March 12th. Okay. Bry saying Elvis deserves a nom. I think most movies wouldn't be as good without their main stars. I also thought Tom Hanks fit his character, which is an unpopular opinion. It was totally zany because of Baz. This is true. This is true. I never blame actors for movies, and if I have, I shouldn't have, because it's not their fault. If movies are put together a weird way, that's the director. That's their problem. Actors are just there doing their jobs, reading lines. All right. Tony is saying, I bought Elvis on Black Friday and still have not watched it. Guess the very shining slipcover influenced my purchase. Well, also, it was only $9.99, right? So the price point, that was pretty good. All right. Ken is saying, I was dead on. Elvis was a complete mess. The Menu deserved a nomination over that one. Man, The Menu, I knew The Menu wasn't going to get anything because that's like a borderline horror movie. It's kind of more, it's like dark comedy, borderline horror. I know I called it a horror movie in like when I was talking about it and someone said it's not a horror movie. It kind of is because you have someone that literally blows their brains out in front of everyone in this little restaurant. I consider that a horror movie. There's horrific aspects going on in this film. So for me, it's a it's a dark comedy borderline horror film. I knew it wasn't going to get nominated because of that. Unfortunately, as we know, the Academy very rarely do they recognize horror. Obviously, Silence of the Lambs, but that was more psychological thriller horror. They recognize that one. But Toni Collette in Hereditary, obviously huge snub. And then this year, obviously, Mia Goth. We all were campaigning for her. We all wanted her to get recognized for Pearl. But I knew it wasn't going to happen. At the core, I knew it was not going to happen, which kills me because that monologue at the very end of the movie is absolutely incredible. One of the best acting I've ever seen in my life. And she gets no recognition. That hurts. That hurts my soul. It really does. All right, let's move on. All right, Maria is saying Top Gun is excellent. Trent saying, I love Babylon. Oh my God, so messed up. I'm going to buy it. I'm probably going to pick up the Steelbook because have you seen it? It's looking pretty good. So I'm going to pick up the Steelbook. Kevin 5012. Good evening. I'm still shook from Best Actress snub of Viola and Danielle. I still have to get Till. It was not available this past week in any of my stores. So I'm probably going to have to order it online. Basement Blues saying the menu was very entertaining. Yes, it was indeed. I'm waiting for it to go on sale, and once it does, I will pick it up on physical. In the meantime, I got my HBO Max, so I can rewatch it over there. I've already watched it one time. Bry saying we didn't get most of the noms in theaters near me. I'll be playing catch up when they stream. Just to let you guys know, I saw a little blurb online before I came on live because I'm trying to look up what's new coming to streaming, getting ready for weekend watch videos for the month of February. And Empire of Light, that was nominated for, I think, cinematography. I think it just got one nomination. That is coming to HBO Max February 7th. So mark that into your calendar if you're interested in watching it. It will be available then. Okay. Trends saying, I still wish Ralph Fiennes would have gotten a nomination for The Menu. Yeah, he was good. He was really good. I feel like that movie was kind of just like too out there though for the Academy. Like it was too weird. It was too weird and strange. Although look at some of the films that they've acknowledged in the past, you know? Like it's kind of questionable. Like why do you acknowledge weird other films but not The Menu? All right, Chester22 saying, I believe Elvis is one of the top 10 films of the year. It's fine if you don't agree. We all have different tastes. That is right, Chester. No offense to anyone out there. We all have different tastes and opinions, and we all like different things for different reasons. I love Austin Butler's performance, so that has to count for something. Mizzy E saying, I agree The Menu should be nominated, but the Oscars never nominate the wrong movies. I know. I hear you. I see you. The Home Video Junkie. Hello. Haven't seen All Quiet. I've got to watch that one as well. That's on Netflix. Haven't seen All Quiet, Women Talking, or Triangle yet. Having seen the rest, my ranking is the following. Okay. Elvis is in 7th place, then Top Gun, Avatar, Tar at 4, 3 Banshees, 2 Fablemans, Everything Everywhere All at Once. So you are rooting for Everything Everywhere to take Best Picture. Good to know. Maria Elena saying, glad Ana de Armas got the nomination. She killed it. You know what? I had a feeling her performance was going to go all the way. As soon as she got nominated for the Golden Globe, I was like, you know what? It's starting. She's going to go all the way to the Oscars. And then she got the SAG. I was like, oh, well, that's it. She got the critics. Then I'm like, yep, she's going all the way. The movie Blonde. Here's the thing. Here's the trend this year. The movie's not so great, but the performances I agree with. I did enjoy her performance as Marilyn, except for those little bits and pieces where her accent kind of came through, little bit of a distraction. The movie itself, it's a lot. The movie as a whole, the movie Blonde as a whole is a mind. Like, it's a lot. I don't want to curse. It is so much. It's not even accurate. And they've already said it's not even accurate because it's based off of a book that someone just happened to write. It's not even factual. There's like instances where it could be factual, but do we really know? Probably not. But Ana de Armas's performance overall, I agree with the nomination. I do. I will give her it. I don't want her to win, but nomination, yes. All right, Trent saying Angela Bassett, let's get this Oscar, long overdue. Yeah, she's winning for the wrong movie because she should have won for What's Love Got to Do with It because her performance as Tina Turner, absolutely amazing. That does not even have a Blu-ray. Can that just come to 4K? Can we just get a 4K of What's Love Got to Do with It? I need it in my life, and I need it ASAP. One of the best biopics, one of the best accurate performances I've ever seen. So yes, is Angela Bassett probably most likely going to win the Oscar? Yeah, because she's been winning so far, but it's not for the right movie. It's not for the right performance. I hate when they do that. All right, Destiny's saying, wow, that's gross. The Oscars need to do better. What's gross? Adrian saying the movie battles are back now. Yes, over on 4K D-Ray's channel, the movie battles are back. All right, Ken is saying, I know it's not a popular movie, but Rory Kinnear should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Amazing performance. What was that for? Who's Rory Kinnear? I can't look it up. Oh, Rory Kinnear in Men. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. You are correct. Yeah, but again, it's a horror movie, so it's not going to get recognized, unfortunately. Can horror films just create their own award show? I feel like at this point, why not? Everyone else has their own award show. Why can't the horror genre just have their own awards? And so that way, all of these people that deserve recognition finally get their due. What do you guys think? Don't you think they should do that? I do. We can call them the Scaries or something. I don't know, the Scary Award. Because they need it. All right, but Rebecca B saying, can't believe Ana de Armas nominated for an Oscar and Razzie on the same day. Just wrong. No, I don't think she was nominated for a Razzie. The movie was, but I don't think she was. And if she was, it's not the first time because it happened to Sandra Bullock, I believe, and Halle Berry. So she's in good company. But I don't think she was nominated. I think just the movie and the co-stars and the director, but not her. I don't believe. I could be wrong. But I did read those nominations. All right, Jason is saying, I think Banshees will do well and Brendan Fraser will probably take home the gold. That is who I'm rooting for, even though I love Banshees. Love Colin Farrell's performance. I really, really do. But I'm rooting for comebacks this year. And I want Ke Huy Quan to win and Brendan Fraser. Those are my two guys this year. Okay. Maria is saying that Ana is the first Cuban woman nominated because Andy Garcia was nominated for Godfather 3. Yes. Popcorn is saying, I like The Whale, but I'm glad it wasn't nominated for Best Picture. It's overrated. I don't think it's overrated. I honestly don't think it's getting enough attention, to be honest. All right, Trends is saying Viola Davis so snubbed. Her performance was outstanding. I cannot wait to watch that movie. Okay. Ronnie Dollar is saying that Brendan Fraser could get SAGs, but BAFTA will be someone else, I think. Overseer 71. Hey, Sue, who is your pick for Best Actress? Cate Blanchett or Michelle Yeoh? I have not seen Tar yet, so I have to watch Tar. Now, sneak peek preview. I ordered it. It's sitting across from me, so that's in a future Blu-ray unboxing video. But also, Tar is going to be streaming on Peacock Friday. So if anyone has Peacock that has not watched Tar yet, you don't want to pick it up on physical, it will be streaming on Friday. But I got to watch it. I got to watch it first. But here's the thing. Everyone's saying Cate Blanchett's performance is absolutely amazing. That's never a question. Cate Blanchett is one of those actresses. She could sit on the toilet and like read something on the toilet paper and it's magnificent. And everyone would give her a standing ovation. Okay, that's just the type of actress that Cate Blanchett is. She already has 2 Oscars. Let's spread the love a little bit. it would be really historic if we could get the first Asian woman to, not first Asian woman, but first Asian woman for Best Actress to win that Oscar. I'm pulling for Michelle Yeoh. I really, really am, because I feel like this is her moment. This is her year. Cate Blanchett already has two. Like, I know Frances McDormand has won like four Oscars, but like, come on. Let's spread it. Let's start spreading the love around a little bit. I hate when the same people win again and again and again. I mean, nominations are fine, but let other people win. You know what I mean? 65 people here, 39 likes. Slam the like button if you have not already. Truly would appreciate it. Okay, let's move on with the nominations. And we left off with Best Actress. Okay, so Best Actress in a Leading Role. I already talked about, okay, Cate Blanchett, Ana de Armas, Andrea Riseborough. I was like, who is this? Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans, and obviously Michelle Yeoh. So this was the most surprising category to me, because Andrea Riseborough, I said, who is that? I don't even know who that is. Someone actually had the balls to comment, because I didn't know who that was. I should be ashamed of myself. Do you guys know who this woman is? Probably not. You all probably had to look her up, right? So did I. I'm a human. I don't know every human being on the planet. So Andrea Riseborough, I had no idea who this was. I mean, congratulations, but she came out of nowhere, out of nowhere. So because of Andrea and because of Michelle Williams, we did not get Danielle Deadwyler for Till or Viola Davis for The Woman King. To not have an African-American woman represented in the Best Actress category, I feel was a very missed opportunity. It looks bad. It looks bad that both of the options were completely just snubbed. At least we have an Asian actress in there. That's great. And a Cuban. But it's very white bread in this category other than those two. I would have liked to have seen Viola or Danielle Deadwyler, or both of them. Both would have been nice. So that was the most surprising. I apologize if you were offended by anything I just said, but I think that's completely honest, in my opinion. I think a lot of people feel the same way, so I have no filter. I have no filter. Okay. Actress in a supporting role, let's talk about it. Obviously, Angela Bassett, she's the front runner. She won the Critics' Choice, and she won the Golden Globe. So she's the front runner. Hong Chow for The Whale. Totally thrilled. I think she deserved it. I saw that in theater. It's an amazing movie, and her performance is incredible. Carrie Condon, same thing. Great performance. And then Jamie Lee Curtis, her first nomination ever. That is so hard for me to believe, because Jamie Lee Curtis is like an institution, and she just got her first nomination. So that's incredible. And then Stephanie, is it Sue or is it Hugh? I don't know. I say Sue. It's probably wrong. For Everything Everywhere All at Once. So happy. I was so happy. I'm loving the Asian representation in multiple categories, which I think is fantastic. You know, we need to do that. We need to nominate other ethnicities and recognize other people. So that is what I can appreciate about the Oscars this year, about the Asian representation. Okay. Animated feature film. We could talk about it. All right. Animated film. I think it's probably going to be Pinocchio. Am I wrong in this? I mean, it's Guillermo del Toro. Just the fact that he felt the need to name it Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, so that way you know exactly who it is, because Guillermo del Toro is like an Oscar darling, so he's probably most likely going to win. Marcel the Shell, Puss in Boots 2, The Sea Beast, that was kind of the surprise of that category, and Turning Red. So most likely it's going to be Pinocchio, possibly maybe Marcel, but I'm going with Pinocchio for the win with that one. Cinematography, obviously, no Top Gun Maverick. That is blasphemy to me. The Top Gun Maverick was not even nominated in this category. It's been winning in prior award shows. It's been winning and not even nominated here. So that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. Top Gun Maverick and the Batman. So those are two surprises. I'm not talking about costume design. All right, directing, here we go. So no James Cameron. That was the big surprise. Big, huge surprise. We got Banshees, Martin McDonagh. The Daniels for Everything Everywhere. Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans. Kind of boring, but we kind of figured it was going to happen. Tar, Todd Field for Tar. And here's the surprise. This is what should have been James Cameron, but instead they chose Ruben Östlund for the Triangle of Sadness. I still have to see this movie. I know it's coming to Criterion, I believe in November. No, not November, April. What am I talking about? In April. So unfortunately, it's after award season, unless I wanted to, I guess, get it on digital, but I don't really do that. So that's like the one movie I can't watch yet before award season, but I would pick the Daniels. I would. I would pick the Daniels. Steven Spielberg, he's won before, and this movie, The Fabelmans, has gotten a lot of mixed reviews. It's about his life. I don't know. I don't see Tar winning Best Director for some reason, even though I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like it's the Daniels moment. Everything Everywhere is the movie of the year. It got such buzz. It's the highest grossing A24 film. So I think that should be probably most likely be the winner. All right. And let's talk about Best Picture. I'll talk about Best Picture and then get back to you guys for the last like 15 minutes. Okay. So 10 nominations. All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar 2, Banshees, Elvis, Everything Everywhere, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. Women Talking was the surprise. Like, how did you just sneak in here? I was mistaken. It was nominated also for Best Adapted Screenplay. I did not see that for some reason. But for Best Picture, that's out of nowhere. I feel like no one has seen this movie. No one's really talking about it. Some people were talking about it, but then it kind of like lost steam a little bit. So I'm kind of surprised with that. So surprised with Women Talking and also Triangle of Sadness. I was surprised to see that one in there as well. But all the other movies I expected pretty much. No big surprises. Like I said, Elvis I don't think deserves to be in Best Picture, but it is. But what I do like is there's a lot of variety in the Best Picture nominations. I mean, you have a war movie, you have, a James Cameron huge, blockbuster splash, you have a biopic, you have the, creative movie of the year with Everything Everywhere, you have kind of a true story-esque Steven Spielberg movie with The Fabelmans, you have someone going crazy in Tar, Top Gun Maverick, also a blockbuster. And then the two like underdogs, with Triangle and Women Talking. So I like the variety in the Best Picture nominations. I feel like there's a lot of variety there. All right, let's get back to you guys. Shall we? I'm not ignoring you. Okay. Here we go. All right, Ronnie Dollar saying Kate Blanchett is legendary, but she doesn't need a third win. Exactly what I just mentioned. Chester22 saying, speaking of Rylance, he was great in Bones and All. Yes, I am looking forward to picking that one up. That is going to be a new release on the 31st on Blu-ray. I did not see that in the theater. I wanted to, but I just never got to the theater to see that. So I'm looking forward to picking that one up. Rodney saying, but The Fabelman winning Best Picture would be puzzling. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be The Fabelmans. I really don't. Even though it's Spielberg, I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be Everything Everywhere. I mean, Top Gun Maverick. No, I don't think Top Gun Maverick's going to be Best Picture. Chloe Morton saying Everything Everywhere is severely overrated. I mean, I got to be honest. I said that about the movie as well after my first time watching it, because after I watched it for the first time, I was like, because the hype for this movie was just at its peak when I bought it. And I sat down and I watched it and I was like, this is what everyone's like going nuts over. I have to watch it again. I feel like it's one of those movies when you watch it and you rewatch it, it kind of like grows on you like every single time you watch it. So I need to watch it a third time because I have watched it twice and I'm still like, I need to watch it again. I'm looking forward to watching it again. All right, Hunter asking, will The Whale get a 4K release? Probably not. I don't picture it getting a 4K. If it does, great, but I don't think it's going to. Trends saying, I love Nope, and it got no love. Come on, so good and original. Yeah, I would have put Nope in cinematography. If there's one category, it should have probably been recognized for cinematography because what they did was pretty outstanding there. And Keke Palmer, I mean, I don't know if that's an Oscar nomination, but she was the standout. She was the standout and the highlight of that movie. So that was, I probably would have tried to put her in there somewhere. I don't know. Create a new category just for Keke Palmer. All right, David saying, who else thinks that horror movies should have their own category, even though they are ignored by the Oscars, the Golden Globes? Hey, I just mentioned they should have their own award show. Screw their own category, their own award show. They should. We should have like the popular movie award show, horror films, superhero movies, things like that. Like that's the equivalent of the Oscar for those movies because they do deserve to be recognized as well. Dell on Movies is here. What's up, Sue? What's going on, Dell? Dell, are you having a live stream tonight? I thought you were, or was that last night? I think it was last night. I apologize. But I know you were having your first live stream with KB Loves Movies. So head on over to Dell's channel and check that out. Matt Chamberlain saying, just because it made loads of money doesn't make it a masterpiece. Look at The Lion King. This is very true. All right, Jane is saying the campaign around Andrea Riseborough is so skeevy and the outcome looks so bad and racially exclusionary. I'm not touching that. Okay. Ken saying everyone loves those big blue guys. Avatar? All right, Mizzy saying horror always gets ignored by the Academy. My mom is saying, yes, horror should have their own category. Yes, Mom. Preach. Trends is saying for director, it's out of Spielberg and the Daniels for me. I say go with the Daniels. I feel like they should win. They would probably be so cute up there accepting their awards because they're just, I mean, this is their moment, like this is the year for them, their breakout, and they're just so excited about everything. Jason saying amen on James Cameron. The man is Canadian. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to Canada. Mizzy saying the Batman had a great score. Yes, indeed. Ken is saying I wouldn't nominate any horror film this year for Best Picture, but Mia Goth and Pearl should have been nominated. I agree, Ken. Chloe saying, why was Jamie Lee nominated? She didn't deserve anything. Oh, I'll watch it again. Maybe she was just riding on the train of everything everywhere and they didn't want to leave her out. I don't know. All right, Ken is saying the Batman score was an absolute snub. Best Picture, though? Nah. Yeah, I agree. Nah, yeah, no Best Picture for that one. It can win Best Picture in our own award show in our mind. I feel like I'm going to choke. I keep coughing for some reason. Thank goodness I have some Gatorade right next to me. Hold on. All right. Hopefully that'll cure me. I don't know what's going on there. Do I have a Gatorade mustache? Okay. My mom is saying, Tony, can you believe that I finally got Sue to love horror? Mom, it wasn't just you, okay? It wasn't just you. I took baby steps. Nice little baby steps. And now I'm like, when's the next Evil Dead coming out? I want to know all that stuff. All right. Ken is saying, I love that Jamie Lee got nominated. She was my favorite part of Everything Everywhere. Maria is saying the GOAT Spielberg might win for director. We'll see. I really hope I'm not getting sick again. Okay, Dell is saying to Chloe, agreed. I thought Stephanie Sue was better than Jamie Lee Curtis the first day I saw Everything Everywhere. Dell also saying Butler was good as Elvis, but Elvis the movie was not. Okay, so Dell and I agree, as well as with Ken. So all of us collectors all agree. Gonzo is a super chat. Thank you so much, Gonzo. Hello, Sue. I'm at work, but wanted to step in and say hello. Hope you and the family are well. Take care. Are you seeing the re-release of Titanic next month? No, I am not. I am not going to see the re-release of Titanic. I've seen that movie so many times, even though I know it's coming out with like a new 4K restoration or 4K scan or something like that for the movie theater. Probably not. Probably not. All right. Basement Blues Tony saying Banshees was a favorite of mine also. I did not think I was going to respond to the Banshees of Inisherin as much as I did, which is such a wonderful surprise because it's such a very simple concept for a movie. And I was thinking, how can they keep this going for almost 2 hours? And they did. And they did. And I just found it so interesting. And it's a shame that people kind of like don't want to watch it because they feel like it might be boring or I don't know, but give it a chance, guys. If you haven't seen The Banshees of Inisherin, stream it on HBO Max if you have it. Just, give it a chance. Open up your mind and just absorb it and take it in because it is a delightful surprise. I highly enjoyed it. I can't wait to watch it with my mom. All right. Mid-level saying Banshees is the real deal. Yes. Adrian James excited to see Ant-Man 3. Mizzy has got to check out Banshees and The Fabelmans. Yes, I will buy The Fabelmans when it comes out. I will give it a chance. Destiny saying the menu was so darn good. Even my mom loved it. Mama Blu-ray thought it was like weird. It was so funny. I looked at her at the end of the movie and I was like, "Ma, what'd you think?" And she's like, "That was weird." That was her reaction. Trends is saying the menu is one of my favorite movies of last year. It was like Midsommar, but with food. Kind of. It was definitely a mind. Okay. Again, I don't want to swear. Mid-level saying, I'm still conflicted on the menu ending, but still very good. Yeah, they didn't stick the landing for me. That was the one piece of it that if they did a different kind of ending. I think once it got to the s'mores, when they were putting them as human s'mores, that's when it jumped the shark for me. And I was like, really? We're doing this? Like, they all look so ridiculous in those costumes. I was like, this is crazy. And then her just eating the burger on the boat at the very end. And then that was it. I'm like, oh, it was like kind of cringy just a little bit because the entire movie was so good up until that point. So I'm like, but it's still a good movie. It's still a good movie. It was definitely one of the surprises of last year because I don't think any of us saw that coming and how good it was going to be. But the ending, All right, Justin Kirby saying The Fabelmans is honestly the best movie of 2022. Yes, Basement Blues Tony, that was a good looking cheeseburger. Mizzy E saying just want a damn good cheeseburger. Everyone wants a cheeseburger now. All right. Did I repeat the digital codes or no? I don't think I did. All right. Let me say it one more time. Let's repeat the codes just in case. We have She Said, 8 Mile, Shawshank Redemption, Dune, Saturday Night Fever, Casablanca, The Woman King, Moonlight, and A Star is Born with Lady Gaga. Okay. So those are the codes available this evening. If you're interested, head on over to Twitter and just private message me, follow me, message me. You may or may not get one. Okay, here we go. All right. Mid-level saying Toni Collette not being nominated for Hereditary still hurts. I know, right? They just need to get their own award show. All right, Bry is saying Target had Till. They only have a handful of movies now, but they had that. See, I think that's the week I went to Target and they didn't have it for some reason. Maybe they do now. I don't know. But they didn't have it then. My Killer Podcast Mel, what's going on, girl? Saying, hey, what's up, pretty lady? Hey there, everyone. What's going on, Killer? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for popping in. Chad77 saying, hi, Sue. How's your night? I'm going to get the Rocky Steelbooks. Even though the slipcover edition is cheaper, the Steelbooks look a lot better. I'm going for the Steelbooks myself. Bry is saying Toni Collette is awesome in everything. Hereditary wasn't good. I'm going to give it a second chance. But the first time, I hated it. Brian Bradshaw saying, hi, Sue. The Northman and RRR got robbed. So did The Woman King. Well, I heard somewhere that RRR wasn't put into contention for some reason. I know it got nominated for song. I believe that was the only nomination it got. But for like best foreign or international film, it wasn't submitted for some reason. So like people are saying it's a snub when it's not really. I don't know. I saw something on Twitter. It could be false information, but that's what I saw. I don't know. All right. My Killer Podcast saying kill that like button, party people. Absolutely. Destiny asking, do you think Barbarian should have been nominated? No, I don't think Barbarian should have been nominated for an Oscar. No, I do not. All right, Mizzy E saying someone needs to tell Austin Butler the movie is over. You can stop talking like Elvis now. I think it's just so much a part of him that he just can't get rid of it. It's too much of a habit because I think he was practicing and putting in all that work for like 2 years. I mean, that's a long period of time to be, to acclimate and turn into someone and take on their voice, and to get rid of it now, it's probably a very difficult thing for him to do. But yeah, like the movie's over. You can get rid of your Elvis impersonation now. I do agree with you. That's probably a very difficult thing to do. Stumbo's media outlet, what's going on? Hey Sue, one big question. Why do they always award the person who plays a real person the best? I prefer Frasier and Farrell over Butler. Even though he was great, I feel like they will award Elvis. I know, with Lisa Marie now gone, do you think that's going to swing in Austin Butler's favor? Like, I don't know. For some reason, like, I hope not. I hope it's Brendan Fraser or Colin Farrell, but you never know. I mean, that's an honest question. I don't know. For some reason, yeah, they do tend to award people that play real life characters because, the accuracy of the character taking on that persona, like I was just talking about. But I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't go that route. I just feel like Brendan Fraser's performance is so much stronger. There's so much more emotion underneath that performance than Austin Butler's. It's difficult because all three are great. I'm not saying any of them are bad. All three are great performances. All right, Brian Bradshaw saying the movie I want to win Best Picture is a tie. For me, it's Everything Everywhere and Elvis. Elvis was my number one of 2022. Mid-level asking, Mama, why do I never get called pretty when I enter the chat? I'm sorry, Ken. You're gorgeous. Ken is gorgeous, and he knows it, please. Eric, aloha, Sue. Have you had the chance to see your first episode of The Last of Us? The video game on PlayStation was awesome. No, I have not. I'm kind of more of like, once all the episodes are there, I'll binge. I'm more of that type of person because I hate going back like week after week and you got to wait a week. Like, I just want to watch everything all at one time. So I may just wait for that. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe is here. What's going on? Huck saying, hey, party people. Everyone's saying hi to the Huckster. Destiny saying Blonde was a bit much, but I agree. Anna was good. Huck's here. It's now a party. Absolutely. Morbius should have been a Best Picture nomination. A Razzie? Yes, not Best Picture. My mom is inviting Mel, saying that we have an empty bedroom waiting. Anytime for you, Mel. Mel, are you moving in? What's going on? Why? She just got a brand new room done. I wouldn't move away. All right, Rebecca B saying, I agree 1000%. Angela Bassett as Tina Turner. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Wow, Dell making a strong statement with I'd rather watch Blonde 100 more times than Elvis. Ooh, that is a statement right there, Dell. I admire you, though. I admire. Yeah, Ken is feeling very insecure, so send him compliments. He's beautiful, he's gorgeous, he's pretty. Boost his ego a little bit. He's feeling a little bit insecure, so let's send him some love. All right, Adrian saying, Susan, I would like to see you back in a movie battle. You never know what the future holds, Adrian. You never know. Eco Man, hello. Hi there, love your channel. Thank you so much. I've started my collections with DVD and Blu-rays. Excellent. Just wait until you get into the 4Ks. All right. All right, Maria's saying Silence of the Lambs did win for Best Picture. Also, yeah, it won the major 5. It won for picture, actress, actor, director, and also, I believe, screenplay. Huck asking, Sue, so should Michelle Yeoh or Kate B win? I gotta watch Tar, but I'm rooting for Michelle Yeoh because Cate Blanchett already has 2 and Michelle Yeoh has nothing. So I think this is her time. It's her moment. It should be her. Darth Nerd saying, hey, Sue, just seen Banshees this afternoon, right after something. Did you enjoy it? All right, Brian saying, my best actor I want to win is Austin Butler. He deserves it for Elvis. Yes, Huck is in the house. Chester22 saying, all we need is life beyond Thunderdome. Bri is saying, we didn't get The Whale here either, and I'm dying to see it. I'm hoping it's coming to physical media soon. I really want to buy it. I want my mom to see it. I'll take it on streaming either way, like streaming or physical. I just want my mom to watch it before the Oscars. All right, Eco Man asking, do I like movies that take place in one room, like Circle, Exam, Nine Dead? I haven't heard any of those movies. I don't mind movies that take place in one location, as long as they're interesting, which pretty much the movies that I do enjoy with one setting, they're pretty interesting. So I don't mind those movies. Dell saying Angela Bassett was next level, and what's love got to do with it? Definitely needs at least a blue. Yeah, what's going on? We need at least a Blu-ray. Like, what's happening? I just want a 4K. I'm just like, let's just go to a 4K. All right, mid-level saying Michelle Yeoh ain't going home empty-handed. Let's hope not. Let's hope not, because Cate Blanchett, she got that Critics' Choice Award, so we'll see. The SAG, the SAG is an important award show. We're going to see who wins with the SAG, because that's actors voting for actors. So we will see with that one. All right. Mom, I've talked about Tar before. She's saying she hasn't heard of Tar. I've talked about Tar before, Mom. Stop lying. Stop lying. All right, Cinema Man saying Andrea Riseborough is in Oblivion and Mandy. I haven't watched either one of those movies yet. I have them. I just haven't watched them yet. So this is why I don't know who she is. Chester saying, come on, Sue, you're supposed to know everything and everyone. I know, right? I'm supposed everything. Every person in Hollywood, I'm supposed to know who they are in the world. My mom was sad that Viola got snubbed. I know. I was sad too, because we love her. Mid-level saying, don't you know by now, Sue, if you have a YouTube channel talking movies, you have better seen every single movie ever made and every actor. I know. What's my problem? I'm such a slacker. Such a slacker. I got to work on that. All right. Destiny saying Megan for Best Picture in 2024. Let's go. Just kidding. That would be awesome. And then have her come out doing that little dance that she does. I would love that. The Chris channel. What's going on, man? Sue, I miss you and your videos. I'm so sorry I've been MIA. Where you been? What's going on? I feel like I haven't seen you in the chat in forever. Huck is saying maybe next year the Academy can give both Tom Cruise and Harrison Ford their honorary Oscars on the same show. Yeah, it's like, I feel like with those awards, it's like, you know what? You haven't won yet. Here's your pity Oscar. You know what I mean? Like, I hate seeing people win those sometimes, especially with like Diane Warren and Michael J. Fox, like well-known people that just got some. It's like, okay, I'm not expecting anything from Michael J. Fox, but like Diane Warren has been nominated for an Oscar how many times and she's never won. And then finally they're like, just take it. Just take that one because you're never going to win. So we'll just throw one at you. It's a horrible feeling, probably. And she's probably going to get nominated again in the future. I always call them the pity Oscars for some reason. Oh, man. Okay. How far behind am I? Probably very much so. All right, Ken is saying, I wouldn't mind a horror award show, but to be honest, that feels like a slap in the face to the genre. A great film is a great film, regardless of genre, and should be recognized by the Academy. I totally agree, Ken. I totally agree. But they won't recognize it. And it's not fair. It's not fair. And they're not the only genre. Blockbuster movies, superhero movies, comic book movies, or, sci-fi other than, Star Wars or, whatever. Don't get recognized for some reason. It's always, we can barely get a comedy into an Oscar award show. Never mind a freaking horror movie. We can't even get a comedy in there. Like, it's so difficult. KB loves movies. What is going on? Rhythm oriented, bones and all for have some great performances, but my disappointment above all was the Babylon Best Picture miss. Dell's live chat was last night. Yes, check out the replay. I plan on it. KB's in the house. Bri is saying, I have to say it, Mia and Pearl was overrated. The model... All right, I'm not even going to finish that because I don't agree. Okay. Sorry, no offense, but I can't. I got to move on because I don't think it's overrated. Okay. No offense, Bri. No offense. Let's move on. My mom is saying, God, I can't stand Titanic. I know my mom hates Titanic. So surprising, right? So surprising. Rhythm oriented saying overall favorite for 2022 was Tar. The acting, unpredictable screenplay, the way the sound was mixed into the visual, just perfect. Well, I will see. I will have to check that one out. Adrian, I don't really know why my mom doesn't like Titanic. I think it's because she thinks Kate Winslet's character is kind of slutty because she just like hops from one guy to another in like what 3 days or something. I remember my mom, we went to the theater and saw that when I was like 17 years old, and I remember my mom saying, what a slut. We like get out of the theater. So I think that's the reason why my mom doesn't like it. But I don't know. It could be another reason. Who knows? Gaming Junkie asking, hey Sue, will you be getting Babylon when it is released on physical? Yes, I will be picking up the Steelbook. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Danielle saying, Sue, have you heard about Velma? I saw all the episodes. It was scary and not in the good way. Yeah, I heard that wasn't good. I wasn't planning on checking that out. So no, thank you. Jason saying, great live chat. See y'all next time. Thanks for joining, Jason. Okay, Mom, calm down. Calm down. Rebecca B saying, speaking of Angela Bassett again, she was pretty fierce in Waiting to Exhale as well. Don't piss her off. That's right. Anything with Angela Bassett, don't piss her off. Don't touch her. You know what I mean? Like she's in a category all on her own. All right. With that, I'm going to end the live chat for this evening. Thank you so much for showing up tonight, supporting the post-Oscar nomination live chat, the recap, the surprises, the snubs. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm leaving with Super Chat, which is always nice. And just again, really quickly, after this, I'm going over to Twitter to hand out the digital codes. But also, I think Garrett is going right now. It's 7 minutes into his live chat. So head on over to Born to be Rad's channel because he's talking to Dude Who Loves Movies, aka Lackey Vision Films. So go and support another YouTube creator. Thank you so much for stopping in tonight. I truly do appreciate it, and I'll see you next week.